Although the force was established in 1844, it did not possess its own badge until 1934. This begs the question, what type of insignia was used to represent the force during this period of time? In early days of the force, the crown of the British monarch was used as the symbol of the force. The old photos of Chinese policemen in 19th century show the Queen Victoria's crown appears on their Chinese-style hats. Besides this, the Queen's crown was also worn by senior police officers as a cap badge. Hats and cap badges bore the royal insignia, and buttons also bore it as the force symbol. Changed after 1997. Before the era of the Royal Hong Kong Police Force ended on June 30, 1997, the force's new badge was published in March 1997. The new design was in fact based on the design that had been in use for more than 60 years, having at its center the Hong Kong waterfront featuring 5 prominent buildings on the waterfront, surrounded by laurel wreath. The buildings from right to left are Exchange Square, the HSBC City Hall, the Bank of China Tower, and the west wing of Arsenal Building at the police headquarters. A blue scroll with Hong Kong Police in both Chinese and English is found at the bottom with the Bohemia emblem surmounting the badge. The official names of the regular and auxiliary police forces in Hong Kong were changed to the Hong Kong Police Force and the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force respectively. Bohemia is a genus of more than 500 species of flowering plants in the subfamily Cercidae and tribe Bohemia. In large flowering plant family Fabaceae with a pantropical distribution. Hong Kong Police Crest. Hong Kong Police Crest. The Hong Kong Police Force, or HKPF, is the largest discipline service under the Security Bureau of Hong Kong. It is the world's second and Asia's first police agency to operate with a modern policing system. Formed on May 1st, 1844, by the British Hong Kong government with a strength of 32 officers. In 1996, Queen Elizabeth granted the royal prefix and now the so-called Hong Kong Police Force is now Royal Hong Kong Police Force, or RHKPF, only to be removed in 1997 upon the transfer of sovereignty of Hong Kong to China. Hong Kong has been ranked consistently in the top 10 positions in the global competitiveness report in terms of reliability of police services, including the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force and civil servants. The force consists of about 34,000 personnel, which gave Hong Kong the second highest police officer or citizen ratio in the world in 2014. Powers and functions. Regions are largely autonomous in their day-to-day operation and management matters, and each has its own headquarters, with comprises administration and operation wings, emergency units. Each region is divided into districts and divisions, and in a few cases, subdivisions. Hong Kong Police Headquarters, located at Arsenal Street First, Wang Tai on Hong Kong Island. Major role of Police Hong Kong: to discourage and investigate crimes with particular emphasis on crime against persons or property, maintenance of public order, apprehend suspected perpetrators, to detain them and inform the appropriate authorities. Often used in emergency service and provide public safety function at large gatherings, emergencies, disasters, and search and rescue situations. Police personnel strength. While 99% of the 35,000 police force is Hong Kong Chinese, the overall establishment reflects the cosmopolitan nature of Hong Kong. The recruitment of Europeans of case in 1994 as the first from inspector to assistant commissioner and a handful of officers with Indian, Pakistani, Thai, Singaporean, and Malaysian heritage. History, 1st century. When the Union flag was raised over possession points on January 26, 1841, the population of Hong Kong Island was about 6,000, mostly Tangka fishermen and Hakka charcoal burners, scattered in a few poor villages around the coast. Within a few months, the population surged into Hong Kong's fast-rising go-downs and spreading waste for many Americans eager to do business in the new mart that had so suddenly sprung up across the Pearl River from the familiar settlement of Macau. Ships carrying many flags anchored in the harbor. Trade boomed, and within the infant town, it was not long before grog shops, gambling dens, opium parlors, and houses of repute sprang up among the bustling commercial premises along the Praya. History, 1st century. History, 1st century. The year 1844 saw the enactment of the first police ordinance in Hong Kong and the formal establishment of the Hong Kong Police Force. This very first chapter traces the birth of the predecessor of the modern-day Hong Kong Police Force. From the 1840s, when there were only a few villages on the coast of on Hong Kong Island, to the more populous Hong Kong in the post-World War II period, there had been a strong need for the city to set up a structured and organized police force in order to address the growing pertinent issues of personal safety and law and order. By 1844, the law and order situation had not greatly improved. Private watchmen who patrolled the narrow streets with lanterns, banging gongs to frighten away evil spirits and wrongdoers were less than totally successful. On May 1, 1844, the police ordinance was passed and the government gazette officially established the colonial police force. Although there had been some sort of haphazardly organized police force for 3 years. It was this law that founded the police in Hong Kong as a district discipline body. The infant Hong Kong police force was chaotic, disorganized, and made up of largely suspect individuals, Chinese, European, and immigrants. Less than a year after a law establishing the police was passed, Charles May arrived on February 28, 1845 to take command as captain, superintendent, and brought about an immense influence on the way Hong Kong was policed. Using the Irish constabulary as his model, Charles May forged a 171 strong force, built stations at Central, Aberdeen, and far off Stanley, and attempted to recruit constables of better quality. Charles May introduced improvements in conditions of service, including pay, pensions, and quarters, but still had difficulty in recruiting, and the quality of recruit was generally unsatisfactory. By 1849, the force was well short of its establishment, although the population had increased to 20,000 and almost doubled again in the years following the Taiping Rebellion in China. When thousands flocked to Hong Kong, it was a relief that the force was later able to expand greatly with the growing prosperity of Hong Kong, with several police stations built in the 1850s and 1860s including. Number 1. Police station at Percival Street, 1853. Number 2. Police station at Wang Gai Road, junction with Johnston Road, 1868. Number 3. Police station at Queens Road, East, 1847. Number 4. Police station close to the former Victoria's Barracks, east of the former Naval Dockyard, 1863. Number 5. Police Station at Queens Road, Central Junction with Wellington Street, 1857. Number 6. Police Station on Victoria Peak, 1869. Number 7. Police Station at Queens Road, Junction with Pokfulam Road, 1858. Number 8. Police Station at Station Street 6, 1870. And last, number 9. Police Station at Kane Road, 1853. In 1862, the first floating police station for the water police, renamed as the Marine Police in 1948, was moored in the harbor in the Bark. Then Adams was commissioned for use as water police headquarters in 1860. In 1884, a new water police station at Chimshay 2 was opened after John Adams had already been in use for 16 years. In the mid-1870s, a new building program was put in place, entailing the construction of police station at Yaumate, Hung Hong, and Shao Kei 1. Charles May served as Captain Superintendent of Police until he was promoted to Police Magistrate in 1862. Then he handed over the police force to William Kidd. In his 17 years, Charles May had created a workable police organization that had faced pirates, triads, and criminals, bringing some degree of stability and safety to the fast-growing city. In 1934, Thomas Henry King took charge of the police force as Inspector General of Police and became the first Commissioner of Police when the title changed in 1938. He was credited with forming the Criminal Investigation Department and became its first director in 1923. He was to oversee the force in the troubled years leading to the World War II. Number 1. Police Station at Percival Street, built in 1853, demolished. One-time police station in use since 1932. The third generation left block and second generation right block of number 7 police station in Western District, taken in 1952. The barrack blocks of Central Police Station in the 1950s. Chapter 2. The Modern Era, 1945 to 1967. In this post-war era, the police force underwent a rigorous reform from a disjointed and shattered police after World War II into an effective and stable force. It proved its worth when dedicated police officers helped restore order to a city otherwise rocked by 3 major riots between 1956 and 1967. For their excellent service and selfless contributions, the Queen bestowed the title Royal on both the Hong Kong Police Force and the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force in 1969. Force Vision. Common purpose and values. Vision. That Hong Kong remains one of the safest and most stable societies in the world. Our common purpose. The Hong Kong Police Force will ensure a safe and stable society by upholding the rule of law, maintaining law and order, preventing and detecting crime, safeguarding and protecting life and property, working in partnership with the community and other agencies, striving for excellence in all that we do, maintaining public confidence in the force. Force Vision. Common purpose and values. Our values. Integrity and honesty, respect for the rights of members of the public and the force, fairness, impartiality, and compassion in all our dealings, acceptance of responsibility and accountability, professionalism, dedication to quality service and continuous improvement, responsiveness to change, effective communication both within and out with the force. Organization structure. Senior officers, the Hong Kong Police Force has an established as at 2017 1031 of 29,880 disciplined officers supported by 4,556 civilian officers. Mr. Lo Wai Chung is second commissioner of the police. Mr. Lau Yip Yi Ching, Alan Alan, Deputy Commissioner of Police Operation. Ms. Chu Wai Winnie, Deputy Commissioner of Police Management. Mr. Lee Kin Fai Kenneth, Director of Personnel and Training. Mr. Lee Chi Hang, Director of Crime and Security. Mr. Kwok Tian Shu, Oscar, Director of Management Services. Mr. Tang Ting Kyung, Chris, Director of Operations. Ms. Tam Wai Joyce, Director of Finance Administration and Planning. Ms. Lau Chi Wai Edwina, Director of Hong Kong Police College. Ms. Ho Yun Ha Irene, Assistant Commissioner of Police Crime.
Mr. Xu Chaki, Assistant Commissioner of Police Personnel. Mr. Chu Ming Lang, Assistant Commissioner of Police Information Systems. Mr. Chung Jepong Kent, Assistant Commissioner of Police Service Quality. Mr. Leong Hoyin Pedro, Police Civil Secretary. Ms. Wong Si King Melody, Financial Controller. Mr. Patrick Leidler, Regional Commander of New Terrorist South. Mr. Kwok Yam Yung Frank, Regional Commander of New Terrorist North. Mr. Patrick Hodgson, Regional Commander of Marine. Mr. Yu Tachung Tami, Regional Commander of Hong Kong Island. Mr. Chuk Hayip, Regional Commander of Kowloon West. Ms. Chung Ching Jocelyn, Regional Commander of Kowloon East. So, as you can see, sa page 51 is makikita natin yung Hong Kong Organization Chart, which is makikita natin yung nauna yung commander. Yan. Tapos, sa susunod na page is makikita rin natin yung rank insignia na tinatawag. Medyo Korean yung pagkakasulat kaya hindi natin mabigkas. Sa rank insignia ay may tinatawag na, dito pala sa next page niya is may tinatawag na Chief Superintendent Police, pinaka-higher. Sumunod is Senior Superintendent of Police. Pangatlo is Superintendent Police. Sumunod is Chief Superintendent of Police, Senior Inspector Police, Inspector of Police, probably Inspector Police, Sergeant. Parang parehas rin lang sa Pilipinas yung rank insignia ng ibang bansa. So this next page is sa 54 is A Department Operation. Operation Wing consists of 3 sections. Operation of Bureau comprises the Operation Division, the Counter-Terrorism and Internal Security Division, and the Key Point Scratch Division, which includes the Police Dog Unit. It deals mainly with staffing operational matters, which include the formulation and dissemination of relevant force orders, boundary security, deployment of resources, and liaison with the Hong Kong garrison. Police Tactical Unit includes training, administration, and special duties unit, among the other things. It reviews regularly tactics used in crowd management and riot control. 55 is A Department Operation. Explosive Ordnance Disposal Bureau is responsible for dealing with illegal explosive objects other than small arms ammunition, including chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear weapons in Hong Kong. The Bureau is trained and equipped to deal with items both on dry land and underwater, and is called out of average over 1 to 2 times per week. Items dealt with range from illegal fireworks, improvised explosive device, homemade bombs, to large World War II aircraft bombs. So, makikita rin dito is sa page 56 is yung police organization. The force is divided into the 6 regions. Hong Kong Island is red, Kowloon West is dark blue, Kowloon East is yellow, New Terrorist North is green, New Terrorist South is purple, and Marine gray or blue. The regions are divided into 23 districts and divisions, and in a few cases, subdivisions. Regional police provides frontline policing 24 hours a day. They are responsible for a traditional constabulary functions and preserving life and property, preventing and detecting crime, keeping the peace, and responding in times of emergency. So makikita natin yung mapa dito sa page 57. Yung mapa ng Hong Kong. Nadi-divide siya to 23 district. Okay. Let's proceed to the page 58. Land regions. Each of 5 land regions has headquarters comprising operation formation, responsible for dealing with operational matters and procedures at regional level. It is broken down initiator. Okay. The Regional Command and Control Center or RCCC provides the means of exercising control over resources both at regional and district levels. It is also as a information center for the passage of information of the headquarters or CCC and other agency equipped with the third generation computer assisted command and control system. Each center receives 999 calls from the public and provides a fast and efficient service to operational officers. Land regions, emergency unit o EU provides a quick response to emergency situation including 999 calls as well as a speedy and additional presence of information police on the ground to combat an EU comprising a headquarters element and 4 platoons which operate on the 3-ship basis. Police Tactical Unit o PTU, the regional PTU company provides a ready reserve to deal with threats to internal security situation and natural disaster. On the daily non-emergency basis, the PTU is deployed on the frontline street patrol to supplement district resources to tactical crime.
Administration formation implements policies laid down by the regional commander and is responsible for the region's general administration. Next is the crime formation. Investigates serious and inter-district crimes. In addition, it collates and evaluates intelligence on criminals and criminal activity within the region. Next is the traffic formation. Is responsible for traffic control, enforcement of traffic legislation and regulation, investigation of traffic accidents, promotion of road safety, and implementation of forced and regional traffic policies. Marine region is the marine policy maintain the integrity of the sea, boundaries and regional water of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region or HKSAR. It is responsible for number 1, enforcing the laws of Hong Kong in regional waters, preventing smuggling and illegal immigration by sea, and search and rescue in Hong Kong and adjacent water. The Marine Region comprises a regional headquarters and 2 districts, with a fleet of 119 craft, 58 launches, 55 vessels, 4 barge operating platforms, and 2 logistic barge. The region policies the region policies is 1,651 square kilometers of Hong Kong waters and 261 outlying islands. The regional headquarters comprises. Next is the Operation Bureau, which is responsible for all operational matters at the regional level, including regional crimes units investigating crimes and syndicated illegal immigration and smuggling activities by sea. Next is the RCCC. Next is the Logistics Unit, and lastly, the Small Boat Division. Next is the Administration Bureau, which is responsible for general administration, management of regional finance, establish and staff relation matters. Next is the Support Bureau, which is responsible for number 1, management of the launch acquisition programmers. Second is the training and assessment of marine police personnel in the navigation, seamanship, engineering, and safety, and also the selection and acquisition of specialist equipment. Here is the support wing. Support branch. Support Bureau is divided into 6 divisions. So number 1 doon is yung field divisions. It is responsible for a liaising and coordinating with other government, bureau or departments on different policy areas and providing police assistance at appropriate levels. The division also handles routine correspondence and acquires from other government, bureau, departments, and statutory bodies such as Legislative Council, Secretariat. Number 2 is the General Division. Is responsible for a coordinating and formulating policies relating to arrest, station and branch routine, summonses, and prosecution, police notebooks, property, funerals, delegation of authority, hire of police, bail, management of safes, and other miscellaneous frontline operation. It is also handles civil litigation, against of the Commissioner of Police, oversees station security of police premises, and supervises the operation of the telephone recording system for all the police report rooms. Number 3 is the Operations Support and Occupational Safety and Health Division. Is responsible for coordinating and formulating policies relating to the operational support, which includes use of force, arms, and ammunition, uniform treatment, and equipments. The division also oversees the force occupational safety and health policy, manages the force safety management system or the FSMS, and promotes workplace safety awareness in the force. Number 4 is the Police Licensing Office. Acts as the licensing authority for a number of licenses and permits, including security personnel permits, arms license, temporary liquor license, and societies registration, etc. as well as coordination of policy matter relating to public order events. Number 5 is the Transport Division. It is responsible for managing the police vehicle fleet. This encompasses vehicle procurement, maintenance, and the allocation of vehicles throughout the force together with police driving and traffic training center. It is also has responsibilities for maintaining police driving standards and driving discipline and administers civil claims against the Commissioner of Police arising from traffic accidents involving police vehicles. Number 6 is the Force Data and Access to Information Coordination and Division. It is responsible for devising internal policy on and ensuring a compliance with the personal data, or it is called Privacy Ordinance, Code on Access to Information, Sex Discrimination Ordinance, Disability Discrimination Ordinance, Family Status Discrimination Ordinance, and Race Discrimination Ordinance, and coordinates force response to such matter. Next is the Auxiliary Support Bureau. Provide a one-stop service in respect of the administration, management, and training of the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force with 4,000 members of Bureau comprises. Number 1 is the Administration and Support Section. Number 2 is the Personnel Management Section. And number 3 is the Training Section. Next is the Police Public Relations branch. Is responsible for maintaining a high level of public confidence by robustly projecting a positive image of the force through community and media relations. It is divided into 3 bureaus. Number 1 is the Community Relation Bureau. Number 2 is the Information and Publicity Bureau. And number 3 is the Media Liaison and Communication Bureau. Next is the Traffic Branch Headquarters. Is responsible for the formulation and dissemination of traffic enforcement policies, the collation of related sources and requirements, the processing of traffic summons, and fixed penalty tickets. The monitoring of changes in traffic legislation, the development and evaluation of traffic management schemes, and the coordination of the force road safety efforts. It is also responsible for the administration of the Traffic Warden Corps, who assists the policy in the control of traffic and enforcement of parking offenses. It comprises Traffic Management and Prosecutions Bureau, Central Traffic Prosecution Divisions, and Administration Bureau. Next is the B Department, Crime and Security. Crime Wing, Commercial Crime Bureau. Commercial Crime Bureau investigates serious and complex commercial fraud, computer crime, and counterfeiting of forgery of currency, credit cards, other commercial instruments, and travel and identity documents. Cybersecurity and Technology Crime Bureau. In order to effectively combat increasingly sophisticated technology crimes and maintain a safe cyberspace For Hong Kong, the Technology Crime Divisions of the Commercial Crime Bureau, or the TCD-CCB, has been upgraded to a new crime wing bureau known as the Cybersecurity and Technology Crime Bureau, or the CSTCB, since January 1, 2015. The CSTCB is charged with the primary responsibilities of maintaining the cybersecurity of Hong Kong and preventing and detecting technology crimes. The establishment of CSTCV would further enhance the force's capability in combating technology crimes and handling cybersecurity incidents. Next is the Narcotics Bureau. It is responsible for collecting intelligence about the manufacture and distribution of dangerous drugs within the abroad. It takes direct enforcement action against criminal operating within the HKSAR and work closely with mainland and overseas agencies of curtail the activities of Hong Kong connected syndicates operating in other jurisdictions, and directive traces, freezes, and confiscate the proceeds of drug trafficking in order to ensure that criminals benefit as little as possible from their activities. Next is the Criminal Record Bureau. Is the HKSAR's sole repository for all criminal records, maintaining a variety of indices of convicted criminals, wanted person, suspected offenders, missing persons, stolen property, outstanding warrants, and missing vehicles. Next is the Organized Crime and Triad Bureau, or the OCTB. Investigates complex organized crime and serious triad offenses. It pulls together resources and expertise from different sources to tackle sophisticated and syndicate criminal activities, including money laundering. The assets of criminals involved in non-narcotic related crimes are also identified, restrained and confiscated. It is also liaises regularly with mainland and overseas law enforcement agencies for exchange of intelligence to prevent the neutralize illegal activities. Next is the Criminal Intelligence Bureau. Cultivates information in relation to criminal activities, societies, and organized and also serious crime. It conducts research on such activities and mounts intelligence-based operation against the syndicates involved, enabling strategic and tactical intelligence to be produced for enforcement action mainly by the OCTB and regional crimes formations. Forensic Firearms Examination Division is the HKSAR's sole authority in the forensic examination of firearms and ammunition. It is also responsible for such non-crime related subjects as the evaluation of arms and ammunition and the testing of bullet resistance vests for the force. It is the sole repository for fired ammunition from crime cases where no weapon has been recovered for checking against all recovered firearms and crime-related fired ammunition for any possible connection.
The Police Driving and Traffic Training Center provides traffic training and all driving training and driving licensings within the force, including instruction for specialized vehicles as well as for special operational requirements. Ito po ay nagbibigay pong pagsasanay sa trafiko at sa lahat ng pagsasanay sa pagmamaneho, paglilisensya at sa pagmamaneho sa loob kabilang ang pagtuturo para sa mga dalubhasang sasakyan, pati na rin para sa particular na kinakailangan sa pagpapatakbo. The Examinations and Assessment Center is responsible for coordinating and administering all assessment for recruit trainees in service officers as well as specialized training courses. It is also responsible for administering the examinations and assessment for officers and the auxiliary force. Ito naman daw po yung pangangasiwa ng lahat ng pagtatasa para sa mga recruit trainees at sa mga service officer, gayon din po sa mga special na kurso sa pagsasanay. Administration and Support Division is responsible for the college administrative and human resources matters and marketing the excellence of training services of the police college through all forms of publication, advisors including the intranet and internet website. Ito naman daw po yung about sa mga usaping pang-administratibo ng kolehiyo at mga human resources po at pagmemerkado sa kahusayan ng mga serbisyo sa pagsasanay ng kolehiyo ng pulisya sa pamamagitan ng lahat ng anyo ng mga pagsusumikap sa paglalahata kabilang ang website at mga internet. Human Resources and Finance Division provides administrative support to the college in matters relating to its establishment and strength, budgeting and finance, procurement, stores and management of facilities. It aims to ensure the effective planning and utilization of human and financing resources available to the college. Ito naman daw po yun about sa mga human resources and finance division daw po na suporta sa kolehiyo sa mga bagay na kaugnayan sa pagtatag at lakas, pagbabudget at pagkuha ng tindahan at pamamahala ng mga pasilidad. Information System Wing. Information System Wings or HQS play a strategic and policy making role in ISW, coordinating all matters concerning IT, security, and audit, administration, finance, planning, personnel, and training matters within the wing. Ito naman daw po yung iba't ibang division sa ISW HQ. At gumaganap ng isang estratehiko at papel sa paggagawa ng patakaran sa ISW na nag-uugnay sa lahat ng bagay tungkol sa mga IT, security, at audit, at administrasyon. Business Service Bureau, commanded by a senior superintendent or SSP, BSP. The Bureau is responsible for the building business strategies in support of the force strategic development through the application of information and communication technology. Ito naman daw po yung mga pamumunuan ng mga isang senior superintendent or mas nakakataas sa kanila. Communications branch. May may two types ng branch. Communication branch. The communication branch is responsible for the supply, installation, repair, and replacement of all force communication equipment including radio, navigational aid, speed detection radar, speech recorder, public address system, intercom, telephones force, mobile radio telephones, or FMRT, facsimile, or FAX, telex, closed circuit televisions or CCTV, pager, and other electronic equipment associated with personal or mass communication. Ito naman daw po yung mga responsible sa pag-supply or pag-install, pagkukumpuni, at pagpapalit ng lahat ng kagamitan sa komunikasyon. Information Technology Branch, commanded by a chief manager or SMTIT. In the Information Technology Branch is responsible for planning, development, implementing, and maintaining the information system of the force, providing various computer facilities to meet user requirements, and maintaining a 24-hour help desk to support daily operation. Ito naman daw po yung ang namumuno naman daw po dito ay Chief System Manager or CSMIT. Ang CSMIT or Information Technology Branch ay pananagutan para sa pagpaplano or pagbuo or pagpapatupad at pananatili ng mga sistema ng impormasyon ng force at Service Quality Wing is responsible for spearheading initiatives to improve services provided to both external and internal force customers that facilitate the promotion of efficiency, effectiveness, and economy. The wing comprises the three branch. Ito naman daw po yung mga responsible para sa pangunguna ng mga hakbang or upang mapabuti ang mga serbisyong ibinibigay sa parehong panlabas at panloob ng mga customer. Performance Review Branch is responsible for developing the force strategic management framework, staffing the cycling strategic direction and strategic action plans, promoting the force values, and implementing the force strategies on quality of service. Ito naman daw po yung responsible sa mga strategic management ng framework, kagaya ng paglalagay ng tauhan sa cyclic strategic direction and strategic action plans, or pagtatuguyod ng 4 values at pagpapatupad ng 4 strategy on quality service. Research and Inspection Branch is responsible for conducting research and inspection to address such issues and publicize best practices. May pananagutan sa pagsasagawa ng pananaliksik at mga inspection upang matugunan ang mga naturang issue at maisapubliko ang pinakamahuhusay na kagawian. Complaints and Internal Investigation Branch is responsible for investigating complaints against police officers and civilian staff working in the force. Ito naman daw po yung responsible para sa pagsisiyasat ng reklamo laban sa mga opisyal ng pulisya at sibilyang kawani na nagtatrabaho sa force. Administration wing, or merong divided into 2 divisions. First is Personnel and General Division. The division looks after the force civilians staff in matters concerning conduct and discipline training, appointments, performance management, and conditions of service. Ito naman daw po yung about sa mga civilian staffs at usapin tungkol sa about sa mga disiplina, pagte-training at sa mga appointments. Second one is Establishment and Civilian Staff Relation Division. The division manage the creation and deletion of permanent and supernumerary posts and temporary redeployment of posts of operational needs. In addition, it promotes good relation among civilian staffs. Ito naman daw po yung mga about sa mga division manage about sa mga creation and deletion of permanent and supernumerary posts daw po. And department administration or finance administration and planning. Yung finance wing comprises of the 3 divisions. First is finance division. It is a primary role is the control of total expenditure and the provision of relevant, accurate, and timely financial information to various levels of the management for the effective management of financing resources. It deals with the management and control of all financial matters and transactions relating to revenue and expenditure. Ito naman daw po yung about sa mga role ito daw po yung primary role or control sa lahat ng expenditure and provision of relevant about sa mga financial. And Internal Audit Division is responsible for providing independent appraisals of force activities that fall within its work charter. It audits police formations to ensure financial and accounting procedures are properly followed. It also advises on general accounting procedures and recommends improvements. Ito naman daw po yung ino-audit po nila yung police formations about sa financial account and accounting procedures. Dapat po na follow or proper followed. Store management division is responsible for procurement, supply, storage, and issue of uniforms, accoutrements, equipments, arms, ammunition, stationery, office equipment, communication equipment, and furniture. Ito naman daw po yung mga nagmamanage sa supply ng uniform, lahat ng equipment or lahat ng gamit about sa police or sa division, kagaya ng office equipment and mga communication equipment at saka furniture. Planning and Development Branch. The Planning Development Branch or PNW is responsible for the planning and development of new police buildings and facilities through monitoring the territory, infrastructural development, and population growth. The PNW coordinates planning strategies on force property and accommodation. Ito naman daw po yung about sa mga planong pagde-develop sa mga bagong police buildings at mga facilities. Dapat po na monitor po nila yung territory or infrastructural development. At paglago ng population. At violation that Hong Kong police commits. Police accountability, sexual assault, police brutality, failure to prosecute a police superintendent for assault, misuse of care and protection orders, false testimonies by police officers, set up and framing of innocent autistic suspect, stolen bail money incident, violent crime against the public, ensure a strong police presence to deter violent crime, particular at high-risk location. Target violent crime, particular cases involving firearms or explosive device. Strengthen intelligence-led operation against street gangs and their activities, particularly those involving young persons. Domestic violence. Professionally handle and investigate all reports of domestic violence. Triads, syndicate, and organized crime. Triads. Proactively target triad, personalize, and activities by mounting intelligence-led and undercover operations. Ito naman daw po yung mga about sa undercover operation po sa mga about po sa mga intelligence. Syndicate and organized crime. Target, personalize, and activities associated with syndicate or organized crime. Strengthen the exchange of intelligence with other law enforcement agencies to identify and target cross-boundary and transactional syndicate or organized crime activities. Ito naman daw po yung na-organize na activity po, yung naplano na. At may mga involved na mga law enforcement agencies po. triad syndicates and organized crime or crime proceeds. Take proactive measures to investigate and confiscate proceeds of crime. Proactively target and investigate money laundering activities. Ito po yung nag-investigate po sila at mga nagko-confiscate proceeds of crime. Dangerous drugs. Ang example naman po ng dangerous drugs is trafficking, enhanced cooperation with the mainland, Macau, and overseas law enforcement agencies to interdict the flow of illicit drugs into Hong Kong. Proactively target drugs traffickers, especially those exploiting minors and juveniles. Take proactive measures to investigate the confiscate proceeds of drug trafficking. Abuse by student and juveniles. Adopt a multi-agencies and community-based approach to promote awareness and prevent psychotropic drug abuse among students and juveniles. Quick cash crime. Target crime group involved in quick cash crime, particular pickpocketing, miscellaneous theft, as well as street, telephone, internet, and social media deception activities. Ensure strategic development of resourcement to problem areas and take proactive measures against emerging trends. Promote public awareness to ensure community support to combat quick cash crime. Ito naman daw po yung mga about sa pickpocketing, miscellaneous theft, well as street, telephone, internet, and social media. Technology crime. Enhance training and preparedness to handle and investigate all reports of technology crime. Enhance to cooperate and intelligence exchange with other law enforcement agencies to target technology crime activities. Adopt a multi-agency approach to promote public awareness of computers and cybersecurity as well as the risk of being exploited while using social media. Ito naman daw po yung about sa mga technology crime na nag-exchange or may cooperation at may nakukuhang intelligence na nagpapalitan po na nag-exchange with other law enforcement agencies para ma-target daw po yung technology crime activities. Public safety. Public events. Proactively engage interested groups and stakeholders of public events to enhance mutual understanding and public support. Professionally risk assess and manage public events, ensuring the public order and safety. Ito po yung mga about sa mga public events na na may para ma-enhance po yung mutual understanding at public support. Road safety. Reduce fatal and serious accidents through a multi-agency approach. Deter drinking driving or drug driving, speeding, and illegal road racing. Promote safety cycling through a multi-agency approach. Ito po yung about sa road safety. Ito po yung mga about sa accidents at sa mga driving or lasing mag-drive at nakadrugs mag-drive or illegal racing. major incidents and disasters. Ensure preparedness for quick and effective response to major incidents and disaster. Conduct regular multi-agencies exercise to practice and enhance contingency plans. Ito po yung mga major na incidents. Dapat po laging handa para sa mga major incidents about sa mga disaster or calamity. Terrorism. Prevention. Monitor terrorist trends to ensure force readiness and provide security advance for deploy counter-terrorist patrols at critical infrastructure and sensitive premises. Preparedness, conduct regular training and multi-agency exercise to practice and enhance contingency plans. Response, deploy counter-terrorist resource strategically to ensure a timely, effective and coordinate response. Yung prevention po is lagi dapat pong handa at kailangan po mag-deploy ng mga security or kailangan po mag-patrol para po sa mga infrastructure. Dapat po yung preparedness is dapat po may regular training or regular exercise. Response is kailangan po is dapat po nasa tamang oras para po at dapat may coordinate response. Homicide, robbery, and rape. As regard cases on the decrease, there were 24 cases of homicide in 2017, a drop of 4 cases compared with 2016. 23 cases were detected. 70% of the cases involved couple relationship, family problems, grudge among neighbors, and disputes arising from various reasons. For robbery, there were 63 cases in 2017 and a decrease of 97 cases compared with 2016. The figure of marked a record low since the relevant statistics were first kept in 1969. No robbery case involved the use of genome firearm. In 2017, there were 65 cases, a decrease of 6 cases, down 8.5%. Compared with 2016, 60 cases were detected. 7 cases involved strangers, of which 6 were detected. There were 15 cases involving victims under 16 and all cases were committed by acquaintance. Police make every effort to investigate rape cases. Apart from stepping up patrol, police will continue with the crime prevention publicity. Yung homicide, robbery, rape po ay sa homicide po may 24 cases nung 2017 na nag-drop sa 4 na case compared sa 2016. At 23 cases ay detected or 70% of the cases involved couple relationship. Sa robbery naman po ay meron pong 163 cases sa 2017, bumaba po ng 97 compared po sa 2016 nung gumamit po ng firearm. Nung 2017 naman po, about po sa case is 25. Bumaba po siya ng 6 cases. Ang percent naman po niya ay 8.5%. Deception and blackmail. For deception, there were 7,091 cases in 2017, a decrease of 169 cases or 2.3% of over 2016, despite and decline was noted in total number of deception. An increase was seen in online business fraud, which totaled 1,996 cases, a rise of 394 cases involving of loss of Hong Kong dollar 34.5 million Hong Kong dollar. Around 80% of cases involving customer-to-customer online trading. Besides, street deception totaled 90 cases in 2017, which was a 2.6-fold increase compared with 2016. 63% of the cases involved spiritual blessing. All victims were senior citizen and loss of around 7 million Hong Kong dollar was na record. Police strive to combat street deception, resulting in arrest of 19 people in connection with at least 35 street deception cases, incurring a loss of 2.7 million Hong Kong dollar. Bulgari, drugs, offense, and triad-related crimes. There were 1,872 Bulgari cases in 2017, a drop of 556 cases when compared with 2016. The number also marked a record loss since 1969. 70% of cases were committed at domestic premises. Although a decrease was noted for Bulgaris, police will continue enforcement actions. Police recorded 1,553 serious drugs cases in 2017, representing a drop of 159 cases, down 9.3% when compared by 2016. By drug categories, an increase was noted in cases involving cannabis, cocaine, and heroin, while cases involving ketamine and ice were registered with a decrease. It was believed the rise in the number of cases and amount of seizure involving cannabis was driven by a series of intelligence-led operation turning over the period. Ito naman po yung about sa mga Bulgari nung 1,872 po ay nung 2017, na-drop po siya ng 556 cases compared po sa 2016, at may police record sa drugs is may police record ng 1,553 nung 2017. Na-drop po siya ng 159 cases. Yung percent naman po niya ay 9.3% compared po sa 2016. Complaints against Police Office or CAPO. We believe that every citizen is entitled to fair and impartial service from the police. The Complaints Against Police Office or CAPO is accountable to Commissioner of Police for ensuring that all complaints and misconduct or allegation of crime made against a police officer or civilian member attached to the police force are fully and impartially investigate. The lifted inflet informs you of the standards of service you can expect from the CAPO, and the steps you can take if you want to seek to seek an explanation or make comments on the service you receive. Ito naman daw po yung complaints against police officer or CAPO. May misconduct or allegation at dapat pong may civilian member na attached sa police force na fully impartial investigated. Independent Police Complaints Council or IPCC. All complaints are monitored by the IPCC, the statutory independent body appointed by the chief executive and assisted by a full-time secretariat to ensure that all complaints are truly and impartially investigated. Yung lahat daw po ng complaints ay monitor sa IPCC or Independent Police Complaint Council na na-assign po sa Chief Executive. Community Engagement Initiative Police Touch to engage the youth in instill a sense of discipline, enforce values to them at the time early stage. The Police College launched a half-day experiential youth engagement initiative named Police Touch. The program is to be run on Saturday mornings, covering an introduction of police work, demonstration on foot drill, sharing with probationary inspector, recruit police constable, as well as participation in physical training and team building exercises. Through the half day of program, the students can have the chance to taste the life of police training and gain a better understanding of the values of the force. Ito naman daw po yung about sa Community Engagement Initiative Police Touch. Ito naman po yung yung Police Touch is yung nararanasan po nila yung training ng police at tamang pagkakaintindi sa values ng mga force. At ito po yung mga Police Touch program.
Hong Kong Police Dog Unit. Establishment of Hong Kong Police Dog Unit. In 1949, when it became apparent that dogs would be useful in policing the border area, 4 Alsatian patrol dogs were purchased and a civilian trainer recruited. These dogs were used solely in the New Terrorists and were kennelled in fan gardens located at the old New Terrorist Police Depot, Fanling. Types of canine dogs, also known as Alsatian German Shepherds, are loyal, brave, and their martial bearing is a great asset to policemen on patrol. Springer Spaniels, Springer Spaniels, and Labrador retrievers are used in searches for narcotics and dangerous explosive because of their superior sense of smell and smell compared with other breeds. Belgian Shepherd, also known as Malinois as police dogs, Rottweiler, and Doberman are also intelligent, loyal and brave breeds. They are equally sustainable to work as police dogs. German Shepherd, magaling sa military standing or pagtayo. Loyal din sila. Springer Spaniels and Labrador Retrievers. Malakas ang pang-amoy lalo na pag sa mga bomba or drugs. Belgian Shepherd. Ito yung mga matatalinong aso at parang family ang turing niya sa mga nag-aalaga sa kanya. Rottweiler and Doberman are also intelligent, loyal, and brave breeds. Itong Rottweiler and Doberman magkaiba. Yung Rottweiler kasi is yung parang mas malaki yung parang mas malaki konti. At yung Doberman is yung parang mapayat na parang matapang. Hong Kong Auxiliary Police. The Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force, or HICAF, is a professional auxiliary force established in 1949. The force is determined to maintain the law and order of the community, and its performance has been well appreciated. The HICAP has been trained for internal security. Its main responsibility are to support the regular force to perform crowd management duty in large-scale public events or pre-planned operation, and to conduct daily beat patrols. Further, the force will also provide support at times of natural disaster and emergency. Itong HICAP is yung police ng Hong Kong o yung parang normal police sa atin, parang patrolman and patrolwoman. Ganun ang sila ang nagpapatupad ng batas sa kanilang community. Training. A wide variety of training courses are run at the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Headquarters by staff from the Auxiliary Support Bureau. If you apply to join the HICAP and your application is successful, you will be enrolled as Police Constable Auxiliary and invited to attend the Recruit Constable Auxiliary Basic Training course. After successful completion of the course, you will be posted to a police formation and be required to complete the statutory efficiency training. Pag itong training na to, pag naka-apply ka na sa HICAP and your application is success, pag na-approvean, magjo-join ka na sa police constable or yung police constable, yung parang tawag nun, magti-training ka na yung 28 to 36 weeks depende sa recruit. And sa pagkatapos nun, may imbitahan ka din sa basic training course, which is yung yung mga na-recruit daw. At tuloy-tuloy na din at marami kang mapapag-aralan dito. Pag-aralan mo din ang mga training session on weapon and tactics at the Hong Kong Police College. And next is ito na yung picture nila. Itututuruan kang paano bumaril, paano masintag. And next is yung sa patagalan ng stamina, jogging. And ito naman sa self-defense or sa paano mo didepensahan yung sarili mo, paano ka magpro-protect ka. And next is Recruit Constable Auxiliary Basic Training Course. Ito na yung sa unang sinasabi pag naka-join at successful kang naka-apply, dito ka na pupunta sa Recruit Constable Auxiliary Basic Training Course. A Recruit Constable Auxiliary is required to attend a basic training course which is comprised 350 hours and spreads over some 28-36 weeks depending on the size of the recruit intake. Each recruit is required to attend 2 to 3 evening sessions, usually 7 to 11 p.m. per week in the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Headquarters, number 12 Wang Chu Road, Kowloon Bay. He or she will receive training in laws, police practices and procedures, police rules and regulation, and foot drill. In addition, a recruit is required to attend half to full day training session on weapon and tactics at the Hong Kong Police College and the range of Hong Kong Police Force on Saturday and Sundays or general holidays. The completion is marked by passing out parade, which is the marching parade held at auxiliary headquarters, to which family members are cordially invited. Dito na yung pag natapos mo tong mga pinapagawa, mga tinuro sa inyo na sa mga training at pag natapos na imbitahan kayo sa marching parade, which is yung pati mga maanoan kayo sa sa parade, and yung mga family mo is may imbitahan para manood. Recruit Constable Auxiliary Special Basic Training Course. Special Basic Training Course was introduced in the summer of 2003 to provide basic training to new recruits who are undergraduate students recruited under Auxiliary Undergraduate SIM. The Special Basic Training Course is a 12-week full-time training program, the content of which is identical to basic training course. Statutory Efficiency Training. An auxiliary member is required to complete the statutory efficiency training each year, which is as stipulated in Regulation 3 at 3 of the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force Regulation, CAP 233A. The requirements as to efficiency are annual continuation training, 7 consecutive days, 56 hours. Range course 8 hours in 2 sessions. Training day 24 hours in 6 sessions. Practical training, crowd management and pre-plan operation 24 hours. Practical training beat duty 72 hours and practical training crowd management pre-plan operation or beat duty. Ito na yung mga ginawa nyo sa recruit constable and sa mga basic training course special. Ito na yun yung sa ginawa nyo, yan na yung lahat. Third Generation Command and Control Communication System, CACCS-3 training. CACCS-3 training is provided for auxiliary members volunteering to join the Auxiliary Communication Cadre. The cadre will provide staff for regional command and control center centres RCCC in an IS situation. The training consists of an introduction course for non-CACCS 3 trained members and refresher course of 4 trained members. Having completed the induction refresher courses, cadre members will have to perform 48 hours of continuation training at a designated regional command and control center each financial year. Sergeant's Promotion Course PCA SPCAS recommended for promotion toward the rank of Sergeant Auxiliary will undergo a Sergeant Auxiliary Promotion Course in accordance with regulation detailed in HICAP standing orders. The course will consist of 100 hours of training at the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force Headquarters conducted by the Training Unit of Auxiliary Support Bureau. The topics covered will be both theoretical and practical and designated to equip promotes with the necessary professional skill to supervise at Sergeant Auxiliary rank. Sa Sergeant Promotion Course, dito ka na magte-training ka pa din pag parang pag gusto mo tumaas yung rango mo ay kailangan mong mag-training sa ng 100 hours of training at the HICAP. And ito yung mga pag-aralan nyo. Theoretical and practical. Yan. Para mas mapa-improve pa yung skill mo to supervise. Basta parang professional ka na. Station Sergeant's Auxiliary Promotion Course. Sergeant A. Auxiliary. Recommended for promotion to the rank of Station Sergeant Auxiliary by the Force Selection Board will undergo Station Sergeant's Auxiliary Promotion course in accordance with regulation detailed in HICAP standing orders. This course will consist of 100 hours of training at the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force Headquarters, conducted by the Training Unit of the Auxiliary Support Bureau. The topic covered will be both theoretical and practical, designated to equip promotees with the necessary professional skills to command a Station Sergeant Auxiliary rank. And dito sa Station Sergeant Auxiliary Promotion Course is dito na yung selection board nag-undergo si Station Sergeant sa Sergeant Promotion Course. Dito mo na makikita dito na sila pipili. Excuse me. Inspector Auxiliary Promotion Course. Junior auxiliary members who are qualified in accordance with HICAP standing orders and who have passed the Force Selection Board for promotion to the rank of Inspector Auxiliary will attend this course. This course will consist of 250 hours of training at the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force Headquarters, and prior to completion of the course, candidates are required to sit and pass the inspector standard, a professional examination in accordance with the regulation detailed HICAP standing orders. Inspector. Leadership and Command Course. Newly promoted CIP Auxiliary, and SP Auxiliary who have been recommended by the promotion board will attend the course to prepare them for the duties and responsibility of higher rank, and also to assist and develop their command and leadership potential. Senior staff seminars. Senior auxiliary members may attend short seminars under the management development program organized by the Professional Development Learning Center of the Police College. The seminars cover various aspects of policing, including operational, managerial, technological, and so on. Sa senior staff daw ay mga senior ay attend sa seminar under the management. Kasi ang nag-organize nito yung mga Professional Development Learning Center of the Police College. Kasi marami silang dito may tuturo yung cover various aspects of policing, including operational, managerial, technological, and so on. Additional training. Other types of training a member may receive, such as Living the Values Workshop and Train the Trainer modules, TTM, for assistant training and staff relation officers. Recruitment and selection. Initial application form online. Upon online submission of initial application form, Police Requirement Division PRD will inform applicants of selection process through email. Pag nag-apply ka online ay siyempre maghihintay ka. And yung mo ay pag sa online kasi ay kung pasado ka, magsisend na latas sila ng email. Tama ba? Will inform applicants of selection process through email. Dito nilang sila sa PRD, dito sila mag-i-inform ng mga napili through email. Recruitment and selection by mail. They may obtain application form GF 340 at any district offices of Home Affairs Department. Complete the application form and send it to Police Recruitment Division. Police Recruitment Division will inform the applicants of the selection process through email to prevent data leakage. Ito na yung mail. Ito yung fill upan nyo. Ito yung picture. Nandito na. Pangalan, surname, other names, and middle initial. So, date of birth, identity card, ito mga to. And next is selection test. Applicants who meet the entry of qualification will be invited to attend a selection test at the Hong Kong Auxiliary Police Force Headquarters, number 12 Wang Chu Chui Road, Kowloon Bay. The selection test is comprised of pre-screening, physical test, selection interview, or ito na yung panel interview, yung sa last. An applicant will be requested to produce his identification documents and original papers to prove their academic qualification. Dapat lahat ng documents mo is original na ipapasa mo. Lahat ng pag nag-apply ka dapat original. Tsaka kung para ma-qualified ka. Kung totoo yung ito Ito yung sa picture, recruitment and selection. Ito. Tumalo na ata sila. And next is, itong next picture is yung timbang. Yung mata mo kung may sira ba, tapos yung height mo. Kung overweight ka, tapos tong height mo kung pasado ka sa ng police. Kung qualified ka. And kung yung mata mo is hindi colorblind. And next is recruitment and selection. Pre-screening. The purpose of pre-screening is basic check to ensure the applicants meet the minimum height, weight, eyesight requirements. Refer to entry qualification for details. Physical fitness test. Please note with effect from October 2015, the revised physical fitness test had been implemented. Na-implemented tong physical fitness nila sa nung 2015. Hindi, no. Sorry. Selection interview. After the applicant pass the pre-screening and physical fitness test, they will be informed within 1 month to attend a formal selection interview held by two regular auxiliary police officers of senior chief inspector rank at auxiliary headquarters. The purpose of selection interview is to assess an application overall competence in the execution of various duties of an auxiliary member and ensure an appreciation of the high premium that the auxiliary police force places on integrity, ethical behavior, and resilience against corruption. Ito na yung sa bago and pag nakapasa ka sa mga pre-screen and physical fitness test is within 1 month tatawagan ka para sa selection interview. Merong magtatanong sa iyo which is yung senior or chief inspector. Sila ang magtatanong sa iyo. Yung purpose ng interview is to assess an applicant overall competence. Maglaban-laban kayo kung magpagalingan, depends. Hindi. Basta yun, ang purpose niya is papatunayan mo na ikaw. Selection interview. The following attributes of a candidate will be considered during the selection interview. Bearing. Dapat snappy ka. Power and manner of speech. Dapat confident ka magsalita sa maraming tao. Hindi ka nahihiya. And maturity. Dapat matured ka. Common sense. Dapat may common sense ka. Self-confidence. Ito yung dapat may confidence ka. Self-discipline. Dapat ito yung pinaka-importante. May disiplina ka. Determination, dapat determinado ka. General police knowledge, dapat may alam ka sa police. Analytical power, dapat may ability to collect and analyze information. Dapat problem solve, yung para ma-resolve ba. Tsaka may ka and may marunong ka mag-decision. Next is knowledge of auxiliary police basic training and knowledge of duty commitments of auxiliary members. Next is selection interview. Applicants are advised to able to argue convincingly why they want to be auxiliary member. Understand this website. Be familiar with the general knowledge of police work. Keep abreast of current affairs and be able to think critical and have an opinion. They should not memorize or recite verbatim but be able to argue in a balanced and reasonable way. After the selection interview, candidates may be arranged for integrity checks, and medical examination. Uniform branch: dark navy blue jacket with the words police in English and Chinese, in reflective black tape on the front left breast and back. Light blue shirts are worn by most officers, while white shirts are worn by senior officer. Dark blue cargo trouser and black tops are worn by all officers. Ito yung ano nila, yung uniform nila. Dark navy blue. Yan. Tapos may nakalagay na police sa kanilang left side. And yung black tape, ayun yung rango. Dito nakalagay yung rango nila. And next is this disruptive pattern material, DPM, is the commonly used name of a camouflage pattern used by the British Armed Forces as well as many other armies worldwide, particularly in former British colonies such as Kenya. It also the camouflage pattern uniform worn by the Indonesian National Armed Forces. Ito yung ano nila, yung uniform ng ito naman yung uniform ng camouflage sa kanila. Parang same lang sa atin. Pero mas maganda yung atin. And next is the US. Battle Dress Uniform (BDA) are camouflage fatigues that were used by the United States Armed Forces as their standard combat uniform from the early 1980s to the mid-2000s. Since then, it has been replaced or supplanted in every branch of the US Armed Forces. Ito naman yung uniform ng US noon. And next is ceremonial uniform. They are white or dark tunic. Sword design was based on 1897 pattern. British infantry officers sword and used for formal occasions such as parade or legal opening day. They are fitted with a black whistle on the front right pocket and insignia on the collar. For commissioned officers, a Zambrowni belt is worn too. Ito naman yung gamit nila pag may ceremonial, itong white or dark tunic. At may whistle pa. Dinesign niya to noong 1987 ng British. Tsaka lang nila to ginagamit pag may parade or legal opening day. Pag may occasion. And next is Hong Kong Police Pipe Band. They perform in Government House. Ito naman yung mga karamihan, yung mga marunong sa musika is sinasali dito. Tsaka nagpe-perform sila sa iba't ibang house, government house. And next is patrol car, one of the most commonly seen police vehicle in Hong Kong, a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. Ito yung gamit ng mga pulis doon sa Hong Kong, which is yung Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. Ito yung pinagro-ronda nila doon. Ito ang laging nakikita sa Hong Kong na pinagpapatrol. Ito naman na is patrol car, a new police vehicle, Toyota Prius, one of the regional traffic branches with Battenberg markings in service since 2008. Kung kanina is lagi nating nakikita sa Hong Kong yung patrol car na is yung van. Tapos ito naman itong patrol car na new police, yung Toyota, is ginagamit to sa Ito na yung mas gumanda na. Ito na yung laging ginagamit ngayon. Parang nag-improve na. Next is armored car vehicle. Unimog armored personnel carrier. Ito yung armored truck. Armored vehicle ng police. Mas maganda to. Ito yung pag may operation sila. Ito yung mostly na ginagamit nila. And next is police bus, an Isuzu LT police bus. Ito yung gamit ng mga police kung may pinupuntahan. Police bus na may pinupuntahan sa mga malaya or ano man. Ito din yung police command unit. Mga komando. Ito yung parang mas naproprotektahan nila siguro, and mas maganda na to. And this is a police for WD, specially designed for the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Bureau. Ito yung ginagamit sa mga pag may bomba. Ito yung gamit ng mga nagde-defuse kung mayroong police personal carrier. Ito naman dito parang bus din. And next is a police personal carrier of the police tactical unit. Ito marami to. Mga van din. And next is the last traffic branch Honda VFR 800P police motorcycle. Itong gamit ng mga police doon, which is yung mga magagaling sa motor. Sila ang mga dito, which parang HPD. And thank you po.